Previously in the Smiling Man.
3 days later, oh dang, okay. It's been 3 days since the police released a statement. We're now seeing an impact in the city. A sensational story spreads like wildfire. Even the pharmacy mascots are wearing paper bags? Someone's calling me. Answer the phone. It's Ayumi. Hey Ayumi, what's wrong? There's a segment on the TV show I'm watching now about urban legends. I bet it's about the Smiling Man! Oh, well, I'm almost back to the office. I'll see you soon, okay? Okay, be careful. Okay. Back to Utsui Detective Agency. It's been 3 days later. Hey Ayumi, I'm back. Welcome back. Check this out. Fascinating. He's the one who supposedly wears the strange paper bag, right? The rumor going around is that he placed similar bags on the children he killed. He put together a recreation of what those bags might have looked like for you. Let's take a look, shall we? Paper bags! Yeah! Wow, it's really creepy. And some of them are so small. Oh dear. Well, there is a rumor going around about a child version of the Smiling Man as well. Oh no, I think that's the culprit right there. A child? My goodness. That's the paper bag that I give to Emiko. Of course, the etymology of the Smiling Man is fascinating as well. Sometimes known as Emio. That was Professor and urban legend researcher Toro Asawa. Thank you very much, Professor. That was creepy, but I understand why people are fascinated. It must feel like the Smiling Man urban legend is coming to life with Isuke's murder. Did they mention Isuke specifically on the talk show? Yeah, just before you got here, they said a young boy was killed in Kofuku City. Yeah, so anyone who knew Isuke would know they're talking about him. Right. Well, in that case, maybe someone who knew him will come forward with some new info. Don't worry about Megumi with all of this going on. Everyone's talking about the Smiling Man, and she's just devastated about losing a close friend. Yeah, losing a friend. What a nightmare. Darn, I hope you're okay, Yumi. I really hope you're okay. I know we're still missing a lot of pieces, but let's put our heads together and see what we can figure out, you know? For Isuke, and for Megumi. Yeah, you're right. Let's do our best for them. So, let's talk about where we go from here. I'd like to do some more investigation into the case of the missing man from 18 years ago. You mean the one who was seemingly badly injured? He's still missing, right? That's right. Inspector Kamada asked me to look into him. Frankly, I'm not even sure where to begin. But I know Kama is counting on me. In all seriousness, it's a tough assignment. I don't even know the man's name yet. Inspector Kamada seemed busy at the time. He asked me to come back later for more details. Oh, I'm sorry, but Inspector Kamada isn't in right now. He's having a hard time at the moment. I haven't actually been able to catch Inspector Kamada in person since the day we got the paper bag results. Huh? That's concerning. Anyway, I'll give him a little space for now and use this time to get my files in order. Oh, actually, I'm on my way out. Could you be going too? I'm going to Megumi Morimoto's house for a chat. If nothing else, maybe my presence can offer her a little comfort. Well, I'm actually going to talk to her mom first. I don't think Megumi is ready to talk yet. That makes sense. It seems like she's been struggling for a long time. I mean, I'll definitely try to check in on her as well. Anyway, I'm off. Heck yeah. Woo! I think we're getting into chapter 6. Yeah! Chapter 6. Existence or existence. Okay, yeah, we're playing as a Ayumi. Morimoto Family Home. Finally, we get to talk to I'm so surprised Ayumi didn't talk to Megumi the whole time. Until today. Like, what the heck? Anyways. Megumi Morimoto, a good friend of Aisuke, has been absent from school since his death. She was at home when the other students learned what had happened. Yeah, so I guess this whole time Megumi was alive. That's everything Fukuyama knew. I'm here to see if I can find out more. Okay, alright. I'm actually relieved Megumi is alive. Because otherwise, I would suspect Fukuyama. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still very suspicious against Fukuyama. I'm very suspicious. He's like the most sussiest guy in the whole game so far. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Fukuyama is innocent. But I don't know. It's one way to find out. I'd love to talk to Megumi herself, but that's likely going to prove difficult. Bhutan. Bhutan. Yes. Hi, I'm Ayumi Tachibana. I called the other day. Oh, Miss Tachibana. Of course, hello. I was surprised to hear from a private detective. Is now a good time? I don't want to inconvenience you. It's no problem at all. I just hope I can be of some help to you. Thank you so much. Your help is appreciated. Okay, I guess we're talking to the mother for now. Let's talk. How is Megumi doing? Megumi's locked herself in her room, and she's refusing to talk to anyone. Oh, what the heck? Dang, I'm curious of what made Megumi like so traumatized from what happened. I mean, I know she lost her best friend, but holy cow, I'm curious if she was actually there or not. Who knows? Like, it makes me very curious if she was there with Aisuke when, Aisuke got murdered, and she must have ran away to save her own life or something. I don't know. Anyways, about Megumi. Is she feeling okay? Oh, she's not sick. She's in shock, depressed, which is, not surprising after what happened to Aisuke. About Aisuke. She and Aisuke have been close since they were little. They were just like brother and sister. They certainly argued as much as siblings. Every time they argued, she would get so angry. She'd say, "Mom, I can't stand him." Then just as quick, she calmed down and be her usual self. It was strange, I guess, but they were also just kids. They were so close, Aisuke and my Megumi. I still can't believe what happened. Observations. Right now, I'm just worried about Megumi. Think. I have to hear from Megumi's mom. Okay, I guess I'm gonna talk to her a lot. We're gonna have to talk to her a lot about this Megumi. Aisuke and Megumi were so close. They were more like brother and sister than friends. Okay, about Aisuke. I don't know much about what happened to Aisuke, only what I've seen on the news. I can't bring myself to talk to Aisuke's mother about it. I'm afraid to talk to her at all. Anything else about Aisuke? Okay, nothing else. She only knows a little bit from the news. Observations. There's still no clue as to who did it, is there? No, we don't know anything yet. I hope they're found soon. No one can feel safe until the monster that did this is caught. But that's why we have detectives, isn't it? Yeah, of course. She's expecting a lot out of me. Okay, think. Okay, never mind. Oh, it's gonna be like the Fukuyama all over again. Oh my gosh, I have to keep talking to Fukuyama. Never had time to think or, to recollect what I learned. Okay, I guess we're gonna be talking to the mother a lot then. Aisuke. Okay, there's nothing new about Aisuke anymore. Okay, Megumi. Can you tell me more? Can you tell me about how Megumi has been the past few days? Sure. Megumi was absent from school the day Aisuke was the day his body was found. That checks out. I already knew she wasn't at school for the morning assembly. Exactly! Which means Megumi was there at the time of Aisuke's murder. It makes total sense. So Megumi knows something. The school called about Aisuke. I told Megumi right away. She turned pale, started shaking. She ran and locked herself in her room. I could hear her crying. She's not been herself ever since. Darn, I'm getting some corpse party flashbacks already. Okay. I guess anything else? She hasn't been back to school since. Oh, really? She doesn't even come out of her room. I leave food at her door, but she either won't eat it or she barely touches it. She's avoiding everyone. Won't talk to me or her father. Yeah, that's no good. No. Dang. Okay, anything else? She's always been so full of life. So bright, happy. Think. Megumi has been absent from school since the day Aisuke's body was found. It's just as Fukuyama said. But her mom says that she wasn't feeling ill. Oh, okay, so I guess Fukuyama was telling the truth about Megumi the whole time. Gosh darn it, Fukuyama. If only Fukuyama wasn't, being sussy. But of course, I guess this whole time Fukuyama was telling the truth about Megumi. Makes sense. So, why did she stay home that day? But I don't know, I still suspect Fukuyama though. I still suspect him. Because I feel like Fukuyama knows more too. He's just not spilling the beans. But whatever. So, you said Megumi was absent from school the day Aisuke was found? Yes. Why did she miss the day of class? Was there any reason to be concerned about her on that day? A reason to be concerned? Let's ask more. A reason to be concerned? Yes. Think. I'm positive her mom knows the real reason she was absent that day. Okay, observations. Let's see. It wasn't just that something was wrong on that day. Megumi has been acting strange the day before too. Since the day before? She seemed depressed. So I asked her what was wrong. But she wouldn't say anything. She just went straight to her room. Wait, that's bizarre. Megumi seems calmer the next morning, but Interesting. So wait a minute, it's not only Megumi that is acting weird. I mean, it's not only Aisuke that was acting weird when he was, when he was still alive. Megumi was acting weird the same way. So darn. So both of them had weird behaviors before the Aisuke case happened. Interesting. I wonder what made them like change all of a sudden. That's the big question. Like, were they like brainwashed, or what the heck? What made their personalities change like in like a flash? Like, I'm actually curious about that. I'm curious how Aisuke changed real quick, and now I'm very curious how Megumi changed super fast, even before Aisuke's death. But yeah, hopefully I can learn more about it. Okay, so Megumi seems calmer the next morning, but she never took a bath, and she stayed home from school. I thought maybe she had a bad day, and that's all. I was sort of relieved, really. And then I got the call from the school. Okay, tell me. What? Tell me. Do you know what Megumi might have been up to the day before? No, she didn't say anything about it. Okay. I never even had a chance to hear about her day. Aisuke? It's so terrible. Okay, think. Huh? So her mom doesn't know what happened the day before. Okay, I don't know what to do. Let's look at the pictures. I noticed the pictures. That's the picture of Megumi and her mom. Oh, this one. That's a picture of the family. I can't tell where it was taken. It's hard to see much from here, but they look like a happy family. It's probably a great memory for all of them. Oh, I want another picture. That's a picture of Megumi when she was younger. Okay, and that's it. And then the mother. Megumi's mom. She looks tired. Okay. Let's think again. So her mom doesn't know what happened the day before? Okay, I don't know. Okay, ask about Megumi. I've never had a chance to hear about. Okay, same thing. Observations. Megumi is a class representative, so it must be causing some trouble for her to be gone. I imagine the other students in her class will be helping, along with her homeroom teacher. Homeroom teacher? So yes, Megumi is a student in my class, and she's our class representative. I knew it! I knew Megumi's teacher is Fukuyama. Megumi has been absent, so I wouldn't know. It makes sense. I mean, okay, this whole time Fukuyama was indeed telling the truth about that part. Okay, about Fukuyama then. Her homeroom teacher is Mr. Fukuyama, right? Yes, that's correct. He works closely with the students. He's always there for them. Since Megumi's class representative, Mr. Fukuyama depends on her more than most. Those duties would have them working together after school sometimes too. I see. Okay, interesting. But it still doesn't make sense why Fukuyama doesn't go check up on Megumi. Like, what the heck? It feels like Fukuyama was actually there at the time too. At the time during Aisuke's murder. So I don't know what the flip is going on. Like, it's crazy how there's a lot of people involved in the murder already. Anyways, he once had Megumi a ride home because It was getting late. He's polite, dependable, young, and his students seemed to love him. She used to tell me how handsome he was. She said he was like an actor from a TV show. That's actually funny. I mean, he does talk like an actor all the time, even though he's just a flippin' teacher. Dang, it's actually, dang. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so happy I nailed Fukuyama's voice. Huh? Ask more. She says he's always there for his students. When she said he was like a cool teacher on TV. Okay, think. Fukuyama seems to have a good reputation. Okay. I even though he had a good reputation, I still suspect him. You never know. A good guy can turn into a bad guy. You never know. Not good, you know. Good people can't truly be good, you know, sometimes. They can do bad things. But anyways, I'm sure she's causing a lot of trouble by not going to school. Okay. Aisuke. Ever since what happened to Aisuke, Megumi's stopped talking. She used to be such a chatterbox. She used to tell me everything. My husband and I don't know what she's thinking or how to talk to her. At least until today. Today? Until today? Interesting. So she's willing to talk today? Alright, dang, we're already lucky. Until today? Okay, how has Megumi been today? She finally came out of her room for a bit. Earlier, around lunchtime. Oh. Yeah. She took a shower, then came to the kitchen. I asked her if she was hungry. She didn't say anything, just gave me a nod. I made her some lunch, but she just picked at it. Still, I was relieved to see her eat anything at all. But then, Megumi just sat there, looking kind of lost and sad. But I still think she was doing a great job of making herself get up and move. I wanted to say something, but what am I supposed to say? It was so uncomfortable. I didn't know what else to do, so I turned on the TV. There was a show on about urban legends, and I guess you say the occult. They say it was a special episode. Oh, it's the episode we watched earlier. I was curious and Megumi didn't seem to mind, so I left it on. She's unusually interested in shows like that. Every summer vacation, she'll sit and watch hours of the stuff. What the heck? Oh yeah, that's the episode from earlier today when Ayumi and Jokes are watched. Megumi's mother. They talk about the legend of the smiling man. I've never heard of it, but Megumi was very interested. Then I don't know why, but they suddenly started. Oh, I swear it was about Aisuke. Oh no, and Megumi was watching? I tried to turn it off in a hurry, but Megumi... Can you speak to any past incidents involving the smiling man? Well, the oldest example would have been from about 20 years ago. Some people say the recent incident in Kofuku City may have been the smiling man's doing. What is? The victim, a boy, had a paper bag over his head, much like in the stories of the Smiling Man. Oh my gosh, there's gonna be a lot of Smiling Man words in this part. Oh, remember, the Smiling Man is only an urban legend. It would be poor taste to continue that thought.
Megumi!
They were talking about a boy in Kofuku City that could only be Aisuke, right? Yeah, I think so. Life is tragic enough. They don't need to use scary stories to make it worse. That Toru Asawa was right. It's tasteless. I guess this is how urban legends grow. Huh? Okay. Think more? I'm pretty sure the show Megumi and her mom saw is the same show we saw at the office. Indeed it was. I mean, they literally showed it today. She finally came out of her room. But I was too careless. She's shut herself in her room again. She doesn't even respond when I call to her. I just don't know what to do anymore. Do you think there's anything you can do for her, detective? Think. From the sound of it, Megumi won't be meeting up with anyone for a while. I don't expect I get much if I try to talk to her. Ma'am, I'm sorry, but I don't think there's anything I can do for her right now. I'm sorry. It might take some time, but I'm certain Megumi will be fine. She's just got a lot that she's trying to process. Be patient with her. Whatever you do, don't blame yourself for how she's feeling. Megumi wouldn't like that. Thank you, detective. Hopefully, we have good news about the investigation soon. Thank you. By the way, your family photo is lovely. What? Oh, this one? Yes, you all look so happy. Thank you. We were at the amusement park that day. Megumi's a sweet girl with a bright smile. I bet everyone likes her. I know it's just a rumor, but I can see why the boys would fight over her. I feel like now I need to focus on taking care of her until she can smile like that again. Okay, I guess that's about all I can tell you. Eh? Wait, is there anything you want to share? I'm sorry. I feel like I didn't help much. And you came all this way. No, I'm happy to have made the trip. You've been very helpful. Really? That's good. I'm the one who feels like I haven't been any help to you. Oh, no, detective, not at all. You made me feel better about all of this. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Heck yeah. Well, I'm glad everything's going fine now with Megumi's mother. So okay, so yeah, holy moly, I'm so glad that Megumi was alive the whole time. I'm very glad, very glad. I thought Fukuyama was being a troll. I thought he doesn't want to. I guess I don't know, but still, I'm so suspicious of Fukuyama. I'm so very suspicious, because you never know. You never know. He could be the smiling man, because so far, like I said again, he's the only suspicious guy so far in my eyeballs. But I'm glad Megumi is alive. Just stinks that we can't talk to her because she's too traumatized to speak about it, which makes sense. Even especially if she was there during the time of Isuke's murder. So yeah, she's like, I guarantee, I bet $100 she was actually there during Isuke's murder. So she must have known a lot about what happened. And I'm so darn glad Megumi's alive. Which means it'll make the job easier now. But sadly, we're gonna have to wait until she gets better. But anyways, talk. Is there anything else? Nope, think.
She says she's okay. But is she really? I should leave.
Maybe hold on. Let's look at her one more time before we leave.
I worry about Megumi's Megumi's mom's health too.
Okay. Well, I guess to be fair, she has nothing else to talk about or say, so I guess we should just leave then. Tsugi Detective Agency.
Pardon me, ma'am. Yes? I admit, I'm worried about Megumi, but I'm also worried about you. If you dwell on these dark things too much, they'll eat you up. It's sweet of you to be worried. Oh, right. Eh? Speaking of worrying, last night, Kohei called Megumi. Detective, do you know Kohei?
Oh, you're talking about the Takeguchi? Yeah, the Takeguchi guy.
Kohei? Kohei Takeguchi? The kids at Minami Daisen Junior High School mentioned him.
Yeah, the Takeguchi guy. It's been a while since I last heard about his name.
He sounded worried about Megumi. I told Megumi he was on the phone, but she didn't pick up. I didn't know. Maybe that's why she finally came out of her room today. I guess now that I think about it, the only people who called for her were Mr. Fukuyama and Kohei.
Interesting. Wait a minute. Okay, she has more. Okay, she knows about Kohei. Interesting. Yeah.
I've heard Kohei's name, but I don't know any more than that. But you've heard the name. You really are quite the detective. Aw. He's another classmate of Megumi's. They've been friends since elementary school. Kohei will go out to play with Megumi and Isuke all the time.
I'm surprised we didn't get to talk to. I'm surprised Ayumi didn't bother going to talk to Kohei Takagachi. But whatever. I'm sure Ayumi will eventually go talk to him too. Most likely at the school. But yeah. Anything else about Kohei?
Did Megumi, Isuke, and Kohei hang out together much recently? Occasionally, but less than when they were in elementary school. Has there been any trouble between the three of them? No, nothing like that as far as I know. But they're all at the age when they want to live their own lives. They don't tell their moms everything like they used to. So, who knows what they get up to once they're out of sight.
Interesting. Dang, okay. So Kohei, I don't know. It'd be interesting it would be interesting for Ayumi to go talk to Kohei, but I'm sure she will go and ask him, you know, after this. I bet $100 that's what Ayumi's going to do next. I bet Ayumi's gonna look for Kohei Takagachi next. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's her next plan. I hope Megumi can feel better. Her friends and teachers are worried about her. Yes. Alright, okay, there. I think that's about it. Alright, let's leave now. If you want, you're welcome to come back. Maybe you can speak to Megumi then. Thank you. I love to come back.